Hello.
All right. Welcome everybody to Developed Live. Tonight we're talking about our recipe Hurricane. I don't know if anybody else has had this cocktail, and he explained it pretty well in depth. He's a big fan of this drink, but we're going to get to that a little bit later. We have a couple other things that we were going to talk about tonight. So how's everybody else doing? I have a good week. Did you have any other health concerns, Folkart? Did your eye fall out again?
Oh man, I've had a rough fucking week, man. Last Saturday, I think it was, I hurt my back, and for the next couple days, it started getting worse and worse. I haven't worked any this week. I can barely sit in a chair for more than an hour, but it's getting better. It's getting better. That's the process when you get old. You start falling apart. Your damn arm falls off. Your nose falls out. Hair falls out. Eyeball goes rolling down the hall. You just pick it up, put it back in, keep on going. So,
goddamn.
Or if you're Max, you don't have to wait. It just starts happening when you're young.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Who is that?
God damn. Look at that beautiful little boy. Concrete River shaves his mustache, and this guy shaves his head.
What's going on, Alfred?
Not much. How are you? You back better?
It's not better, but it's a lot better than it was. So I can walk now. I was seriously walking with a cane for about 3 days. It was pretty fucked up.
What caused it? Do you know? It just kind of happened?
Just old age. I mean, I don't know. It's just I know this sounds stupid as hell, but I vacuumed the house last Saturday.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
I'm serious. That's the only thing that I can think of. But it just went out. It just does that from time to time. But I am going to a chiropractor, and he swears that he's going to fix me up. So we'll see.
Well,
Folkart goes in when he vacuums his house. You better watch out.
Apparently.
Hey, y'all think I'm joking? I was walking with a cane. Check this. Here it is. This is my crooked cane for a crooked back.
That's a badass cane, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's be honest. You chose to walk with that cane just to that cane.
Your back wasn't hurting that bad. You just need an excuse to look fucking cool as shit.
Pity can help out a lot. So I try to milk it for everything I can.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's get into talking about milk and stuff already, all right? Should we start?
So Alfred, what you been up to this week?
I got the health cabin things. I've been testing those. I'm still not sure if I like them, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. The cake was kind of weird, and I tried oatmeal cookie at 0.25%, and that was kind of obnoxious. So, but you said you have to use that lower to get it to work, right?
Yeah, I used it at like 0.1%. It's super, super potent. I like it because it's so different. I mean, it's not necessarily, I wouldn't suggest vaping it as a single flavor by no means, but there's no other oatmeal flavor out there quite like it. Whether it's a really good flavor or not, there's just really nothing like it out there, and that's what I like about it. I like to try to make recipes that when somebody vapes, it's like, oh, I've never tasted that before. That's kind of why I like using those kind of flavorings.
Yeah, I will say that like literally every flavor I tried from them is different in some way from any other company that I've tried. and so they have that going for them. I'm kind of also scared of how dark their cookie is because I use that at like 2%, and it's dark. It's not playing around.
Yeah, yeah. I put in an order. I think I ordered about 40 different Health Cabin flavors this week, but they haven't come in yet. They might actually be in the mailbox now, but I didn't go out and check it. So stay tuned.
I also started playing around with Oba Oba for the first time. I made a mix with cactus, lime, Oba Oba, and white peach. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I know Max was saying that you can use Oba Oba and creams if you want to like go the DAP free route.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Actually, I was talking to Copel one day, long time ago when I first started mixing, and he gave me that little tip. So people want to try it. Single flavor test Vienna cream at like 2%, and then do the same thing, 2% Vienna cream with like 3% Oba Oba. Shit's different. It's really full. Strange.
So the Oba Oba kind of thickens things up. Is that what you're saying, or?
Well, yeah, and I also noticed a lot of people like have white peach where it's kind of like destroys your throat. And I used it at 4%, and 1% Oba Oba kind of just tones down that fucking harshness.
Yeah, it's like, did you say you thought there was like maltol in it? Like it's high in maltol?
There's definitely some maltol content. It has some similar effects. I don't say it's definitely not cotton candy level maltol, but I think that's part of the effect you get from it.
Which is weird because like cotton candy doesn't do that with the cream. It doesn't like anytime that you would reach for marshmallow, in my opinion, you should probably reach for Oba Oba because it's more neutral. And I just really like what it does with creams. I haven't really tried it too much for fruits, which apparently it's supposed to be that outer shell of like a Skittles or like an M&M kind of a thing. But I haven't really fucked with it in that kind of way. I've really only done it with non-dappy creams just to get more of a full mouthfeel.
You know, I did actually try with a chocolate. I'm thinking that I tried it with LA Chocolate Natural, which, by the way, is a damn good chocolate. I just got it in last week. And I added Oba Oba to it, and it does seem to like change it into kind of like a sixlet, if people know what that is. Those little chocolate balls that comes in the little packs about this big. There's about 6 of them in it. Sixlets.
Officially the worst form of chocolate available.
No, man, I love those things. I love them.
Well, you also hurt yourself vacuuming, so.
No, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. And I have no orbital contents, so.
My girlfriend just gave me Hershey's Kisses.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah, sweet.
Go get me my Oba Oba. I need to try something.
Yeah.
What have you guys been vaping? Anything new? Any single flavor testing?
I actually mixed up Emily's new recipe called, what is it called? Schmeal something.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. How was it?
It was awesome. It's a simple 3-ingredient recipe. It's supposed to be like a cookies and milk, and it is spot on. Probably the best cookies and milk that I've ever tried. It is really, really, really good. If y'all guys out there haven't mixed it up yet, do yourself a favor, mix it up. It's easy, simple. You'll love it. Trust me.
What kind of cookie is that in there?
I think it's Vape Train, right? Vape Train cookies and cream.
Is it like an Oreo or is it like a...
Well, I think Vape Train wants it to be an Oreo cookies and cream. I don't think it's quite an Oreo cookies and cream. It's more of one of those vanilla cookies and cream, like an Oreo, only no chocolate. Okay. It does have just a hint, I think, of chocolate, but it's not like a straight on Oreo, real heavy Oreo cookie taste. It's
because Oreos are past being chocolate at this point. They're like some form of dark artificial thing.
Right, exactly. Her recipe is more of a bright cookies and cream. It's very, very good. Go try it out.
Is that like more of like a just a cocoa note then? It's not like a chocolate chip, not like anything like that, right? It's like
it's more kind of like maybe a slight chocolate cream.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any coconut in it.
Oh,
No,
cocoa.
cocoa. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. It's a delicious cookies and cream recipe. It's yeah.
Just go try it, Max.
Just
That's
go
what we
try
need
it.
out to. Just go
I'm
try
gonna
it.
buy all the stuff for it. I was actually just looking at it the other day when it.
Yeah.
So definitely gonna try it
Yeah,
out.
it's not a dark cookie for sure. It's a very bright, delicious cookies and cream. So have
What
y'all?
about you, Max?
I tried a couple things this week. I actually just mixed up today. Dave's green tea Kit Kat, the remix or whatever. I only took a couple pulls on it and I just threw it on the shelf to steep for a little bit, but I was pretty impressed already. The acai tea or whatever the fuck it's called.
Hold on. One more time. What was that? What was that first flavor?
Acai. Folkart, you say it.
Acai.
No, you're saying it wrong.
Acai.
You know you're messing up if Folkart could even say it right. And you're not.
No. Acai. Where's Bryson? We're gonna have to get him in. But that was a little strong for me, which I actually really like it, but I've never really tried it with too much of a bakery thing going on, and I'm just gonna let it steep because I know it's gonna get to be amazing.
Yeah, give it 7 days, like he yelled at me to do, and the acai balances perfectly. It's amazing.
I believe him. Yeah, I believe him. And then I mixed up. We weren't really going for anything last night, but Alfred and I mixed up 3% Cap gingerbread, Cap graham cracker, and what was the other one? Wonder Flavor.
Wonder Flavor is the new vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, shit's fucking good.
Yeah, that shit's so good.
It kind of like reminds me of like a ginger snap like ice cream sandwich. It's really fucking good. That new ice cream is. I think you can use it in a lot of stuff.
If you're a fan of DAP, go get that ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's not messing around.
When I smelled, I haven't tested it yet, but when I smelled it, it seemed a little light for me.
No, not 3%.
Oh, not at 3%. Okay, all right.
3% with they're all at 3%, and we weren't going for anything. I just put it all together because gingerbread and graham crackers just smelled so good last night. And
It was mostly because I've never experienced Cap graham cracker before. I was missing out.
yeah, I used V2 and you used V1, right? I
I
got
used the cinnamon version, right?
Yeah, I like the V2. I really wish I did the V1, but they're both good.
Fidalgo, that is new Wonder Flavors vanilla ice cream.
So, what are you going to call the recipe? I'm curious.
Cracker.
Cracker.
Yeah, no, that's what I called it.
I have a name that I'd like to use, but I don't think anyone other than Max will understand it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that probably won't translate too well.
So you guys want to like go over a rundown of the episode we did on the hurricane?
Yeah, I'm curious to know if anybody in the chat had a chance to mix it up. This particular profile for me, it was actually ID10T's idea. He's been wanting to do a hurricane for quite some time, and I was hoping he would be able to come on the show tonight, but he's at work, so he couldn't come. But as far as I know, I've never had a hurricane drink. If I have, I was too drunk to remember. So I actually had to go out and I bought a hurricane cocktail mix just to mix up, just to see what it tasted like. Because what I was tasting in the vape was good. I just didn't know if it was accurate or not. And after mixing up the drink, I'm actually drinking on it right now. after trying this out, this doesn't have rum in it. I quit drinking. I don't drink anymore. But compared to what's in this glass to the vape itself, it's pretty fucking accurate. This drink has a tartness to it. You can taste that the pomegranate juice in there. You can taste the orange juice. It's very tart. And the vape also has a tartness, which surprised me because tart is hard to get in vape form. But I absolutely think that this vape does have a tartness to it that I've never really experienced in any other e-liquid.
Jennifer Winstead, you should have said you should have gone to Applebee's. It's on sale right now. Hurricanes.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Well, I was at the grocery store.
I don't know why I'm obsessing over this, but how much does lime show up in the drink mix?
Okay, that's one thing that I will say. In this drink here, and this is actually what they call a New Orleans style, and I have no clue if that's what Dave was going for, was a New Orleans style or some other style. But in this mix, the lime is not prominent. And in the vape, it absolutely is. So that's that's the only difference.
I know we turned it down to, what did we end up with, 0.75% in the final recipe?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's probably, if it doesn't show up in the drink, probably too high.
But
I don't think we should change it, though, because I love lime. So lime anywhere. I agree. Go with it.
Not only that, but I find that the lime being that like tart and everything really does help out that the orange juice, because that orange juice, it's disappointing that it fades so much, and it really does. It lets it stick around for a little bit longer than it normally would. So I'm not mad about that at all.
We'll just call this is the North Carolina version of the Hurricane instead of New Orleans.
Yeah.
It might not be totally accurate, but it's goddamn delicious. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I guess I should probably throw up the recipe so everybody can see it. Now, the one I'm showing right now is actually our first version, and I'm just going to read it off because I know some people listen to this on the podcast, and they can't see it obviously. So I'm just going to read it off. We're using 1.5% FA Jamaican Special. That's Jamaican rum. 2% of Vape Train Light Rum. 1.5% of Wonder Flavors Passion Fruit. Super concentrate. 0.5% Vape Train Persian Lime. 0.25% FA Pomegranate. And 3% FA Royal Orange Juice. Now, this was our first version, and I think we decided that the balance wasn't quite right. Right, guys?
Oh, yeah. If you want to see light rum get destroyed, mix the first version up. You'll see light rum get annihilated, which can happen pretty easily. It's kind of like a fickle flavor to work with.
Yeah. So our second version is this. All we did was compared to the other one, what was it? We kept the Jamaican Special Rum at 1.5, but we upped the Vape Train Light Rum up to 3%. Passion Fruit, Wonder Flavors at 1%, 0.75% VT Persian Lime. I think it was 0.5 in the first version. 0.25% FA Pomegranate and 2.5% of FA Raw Orange Juice. So we lowered that down just a little bit. And I actually like this version best. This is the one that we published and made public, was the version 2.
Yeah, I remember we had the lime down at 0.5%, and it literally didn't exist. So I'd prefer that it shows up a little bit, just because we're not going for super accuracy. We want it to actually have things we want out of it, and if that means making the lime a little bit stronger than it should be, that's fine with me. And then passion fruit was so absurdly aggressive at 1.5 in the first mix, so we had to turn that down.
Yeah, absolutely. There was too much armpit in that passion.
Folkart loves his armpits. He tells every time we talk about passion fruit, he just tells.
It does. It smells like armpit.
Well, something's weird about me.
We have to make sure we get this clear. It smells like armpits if someone was perfectly hygienic, showered every day, had never heard about deodorant. That's the armpit you're getting.
And rubbed grapefruit under their arms.
Yeah. We did a lot of research to find out exactly what it tastes like. Yeah. A lot of different armpits we had to work through. And I really wish some of those people shaved their armpits. I am telling you that.
So I'm going to throw up just a real recipe here of a hurricane, just to let people kind of see what we went by.
And Graham was so convinced that pineapple juice belongs in a hurricane.
Yeah. No pineapple juice.
Nope.
So, of course, you have the rum, in there, and the orange juice. Well, the passion fruit is the most prominent thing that should be in it, and then the orange juice, a little bit of lime, a little bit of, how do you say that? Grenadine.
Oh yeah, grenadine.
Grenadine.
Yep, definitely. That's definitely how you say it. I don't care who you are.
Okay, but yeah, so that's kind of what we were going for, and we added all of those notes in there. It's very good. It's very good.
Yeah, 0.25% of that pomegranate too from FA is like as far as I ever really like to go with that flavor, and it really is enough to make the whole vape kind of translate to that pink. It sounds weird to say, but it does make the whole thing taste really pink. And I'm a really big fan of. I was really worried about it, but it worked out really well in there. That was what we were most worried about, and worked out perfect.
And Jennifer Winstead, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but according to folk art, it is 100% grenadine.
Yeah, kind of like iodine.
Yeah, grenadine.
Yeah. So, but based like most of us had to do here, I've never had it either. Looking at what they use in it, I have a feeling that that's pretty authentic to the real thing. And now with folk art trying the drink, we can confirm that.
Yeah, the drink itself is a very tart drink. Now, like I say, there's no rum in my drink, so if you added that rum, you would probably add that note of kind of a syrupy sweet rum that would probably balance that tartness and sweetness out, because the drink itself is pretty sweet, but it would kind of break that tartness of the. I guess it's the passion. Well, I don't know if it's the orange juice. Probably the orange juice that makes it so tart in the drink. But in the vape itself, the tartness, I don't know whether it's coming from the passion fruit or the Persian lime or maybe even the pomegranate. What do y'all guys think?
I honestly think that the royal orange is doing a lot of work, even though we kind of balanced it, because at first with the lime only at 0.5%, it was mostly an orange flavor. And then we upped the lime, but I feel like that the orange profile is providing quite a bit of the tartness.
And y'all
that along with lime sells tart 100%.
Yeah, y'all are getting the tartness in the vapors. Is it just me?
No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Jennifer Winstead, it might be North Carolina Mountain Man talk. We never correct it though because it's beautiful.
So did anybody in the chat mix it up? Probably not. They probably did.
I mean, I would look at this and be a little bit scared. And if you don't already have the passion fruit, I can say that it's worth picking up if you like that kind of a funkiness to it. And I find less of a throat hit with this than the FA version. And the FA one is just kind of too weird to work with this profile. So I'm really glad that Wonder Flavors made it, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff without Persian lime, without light rum. And then you got the right passion fruit. I'm a really big fan of how this all ended up being possible.
Yeah, I remember Dave was saying he tried it before he had Persian lime and he had the Wonder Flavors passion fruit and light rum. So it probably wouldn't have been nearly as easy to make this accurate without those flavorings. And I just love Wonder Flavors passion fruit in general. It's like pink guava made into a passion fruit. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. I like that armpit thing going on, but I mean that might just explain other things about me. So
We just found out Max's kink. He has a thing for armpits. You heard it here first.
that's not the only one.
I like your style, Max.
Got a lot of different styles. So, but I'm the weird one where I find something strange in everything, and every time I smell the atomizer, it smells like Fruity Pebbles.
Oh no,
But-
Fruity Pebbles again?
I still get it.
Really?
I don't hate it. I don't know if the room note smells like that or what, but I'm still a fan of it.
Yeah, Max said that my lemon cheesecake smells like Fruit Loops too, so I think he just has a thing for cereals. He's looking for it in all the wrong places.
That's my second kink, everybody. Keeping track down there.
I can kind of smell some kind of a little fruity thing going on, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm just broken in all the right ways, so whatever.
We don't try to change folk art speaking patterns, and we don't try to change your kinks. That's just what we do here.
We don't.
We
Better
love-
not.
We don't.
don't
bend,
kink
we
shame
don't
me.
break.
Don't be. That's goddamn right. You heard it first from the guy who vacuums too hard. We don't bend and we don't break.
Well, sometimes we do. Oh man.
Courtney, you really want me to reveal my hair that I actually have?
All right, hold on. Let me build it up like Graham would. So, all right, I'm channeling Graham here. What do you think Max's hair would look like if he took off his hat? Put a guess in the chat. Do you think he would be? What do you think? Bald, maybe? You think he's got a ponytail? Just tell us what you think his hair looks like, and then we're gonna make it mildly disappointing when he reveals his hair to you.
Yeah.
I think it's dreadlocks.
Some people said afro. I got cornrows before. I mean, it could be anything. Mullet. We got mullet before too, didn't we?
Yeah,
It's probably
I
the
think
same.
so.
Well, we definitely just got mullet again. EBC mullet.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I saw that.
Tattooed flames.
Oh damn. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Concrete? You think I have a mustache on my forehead?
Now it's gonna be super disappointing because if you got a mustache on your forehead, that would be amazing.
That's what
Yeah.
happened to Concrete's mustache.
Yeah. Yo, it's all up here now, man.
All right,
Took a
since
while.
everyone put their guess, go ahead, Max. Let's disappoint
Drum
everyone.
roll.
All right. Well, sorry to disappoint everybody. I got hair.
It's a luscious head of hair.
I got a lot of hair too. So no man bun either. I don't got time, and that ain't my style. But yeah, I got hair.
Look at
Sorry.
that lush hair.
All right,
Yeah.
Jennifer Winstead says that you get Fruity Pebbles because lime and orange mixed together with a pink note. You get that, and it turns into Fruity Pebbles for you.
That absolutely makes sense.
I mean, maybe, but I think I get I think the Jamaican rum is doing something in there too, where I get something. I don't
Courtney
know.
actually
I'm
did
broken.
Said that your hair looks somewhat like Concrete's, and when Concrete does his hair all fancy and yeah, it's pretty similar.
Oh, folk art, put on your Liquid Barn hat.
No, nobody.
Come
wants
on,
to-
we
nobody
gotta
wants
show
to-
them. We gotta show them real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna take off my ear things a second.
We did this earlier.
Okay, here I am.
Doesn't he look like my?
Folk art with a hat is wonderful. I love it.
Does he not look like my?
I look like a village idiot.
Yeah, you look like my dad. You look like you're my father right now.
Well, you
Not
know,
my actual father.
You do. You look like you're related, 100%.
we actually have figured up a timeline of my bachelor party almost 27 years ago, and Max's age.
Mhm.
And I don't know, maybe.
Hey,
No,
when the stars
it
align,
everyone, it lines up to the day.
It really does. It really does.
The exact day Folk Art was having a bachelor party, Max was conceived.
Uh,
you guys are getting a great show right now. You're learning a lot. Yeah.
So I gotta ask Folk Art, does it weird you out talking about Max's kinks while you're in the room? That's your son.
Max is what?
All of his kinks that he has for armpits. That's like your son talking about sexual things. It's got to be weird.
Hey, father and son.
Yeah, he gets it honest. So
Hey, you know what they say? Apple doesn't fall from the apple tree.
yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah. Something like that anyway.
Yeah. That's the thing they say.
Yeah. They say that.
So
All right,
anyway.
you got Richie Johnson supporting you. He says you look good, man. Hats don't work for him either. Frankly, though, I don't think it's anything. I think you'd look fine in a hat. It's
the time he was trying to do the green screen without having a green screen and only his hair. Only his hair.
That was probably one of the best things I've ever witnessed. Bogart managed to green screen his skin. The green screen was still green. Everything was fine. And his skin was gone. It was
the Invisible Man.
It was just facial hair and his perfectly like swooped hair and like a t-shirt.
And his eyes. His fucking eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. That was great.
Well,
I wish that was recorded.
Sure.
We broke everything.
We don't have that, do we?
No,
That's so
everything.
Disappointing.
Probably
I mean,
not.
I'm sure you can figure it out again, though.
I
Just
don't
We're having a
think
down day. Bogart
don't-
will just come in.
I don't think I could recreate it. Not like
I think you should try though.
well, maybe I will.
That was amazing. Skin was gone. Completely gone. Just facial hair, perfectly swooped hair, a t-shirt, and just the eyes were the creepy part.
Could see into my soul.
Oh God. Yeah, good times.
Oh yeah.
So what else were you going to talk about? What do you guys got on the agenda?
Did anybody catch Fresh's show this morning?
Yep, I was there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
The Guardians Foundation. Go check it out, everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fresh does a lot of good stuff out there for charity streams and stuff. One thing you can count on, he's a really good dude.
Yeah, he is. He does a lot of good for the community, not just in vaping, just everywhere. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I am vaping. I got an Infinix. I listened to your judgment, Jennifer Winstead, and got an Infinix. And this is Graham made a recipe that's basically the lava flow profile, but turned into a candy. So he uses like strawberry candy, pina colada candy, pineapple candy, and then I just like turned it up to double. It's okay. It's odd.
And that was Graham's recipe.
Yeah, it's public on ATF if you want to go find it. He called it Magma Carter, I think he ended up going with.
Yeah, I actually mixed that up. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, for a regular recipe, though, yeah, definitely mix it up. It's super good. It's lava flow turned into a gummy, so you can't go wrong with that.
Yep. The simplicity of the mix doesn't. I mean, the flavor is much more complex than the recipe looks, for sure.
Yeah, and the combination of pina colada candy and strawberry gummy, love it. I love strawberry gummy candy in general, though. So anything with that, I'll probably love it.
Mm. So what are we talking about now?
Let's talk about Cap Graham Cracker, everybody. Oh my goodness, stuff is amazing.
Cap Graham Cracker.
Have you tried it?
I don't know. Let me see if I got it.
Oh man, if you get to experience it for the first time too, it's gonna be wild. Other than that, though, just single flavor testing random things. Vaping that white peach lime cactus mix I made. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I got it. I hadn't used it. I don't use it very much at all. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, because I want to put it in everything now.
Now this is V2 here.
Yes, Sin I did get Vape Train Creme Brulee, and I think it's perfect for what we're trying to do because it provides more of the custard part of a creme brulee too, where one-on-one was lacking that. It's kind of thin. So we had to like back that up with another custard, which unfortunately anywhere custard doesn't work super well for that profile. But I think Vape Train Creme Brulee is going to get us there.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to revisit that soon, I hope. For sure. I take that back. I actually haven't had this flavor that long. I was thinking, because this is V2. I had V1. V2, to me, has almost like a creamy graham cracker note. Not a graham cracker, a creamy gingerbread note to it.
Yeah, Max, you were saying that the V2 is it's pretty much the same flavor minus cinnamon, I guess. V2.
Yeah, I don't think they really did much in the way of like reducing the DAP levels or whatever. I just noticed that there's not any like cinaldehyde. So if you really want to try it and you're worried about like DAP or anything like that, the V2 is still solid as fuck. I really like the V2. They're both really good. So I would definitely pick them both up. I can see uses for both of them.
And cap gingerbread. That one's not playing around either.
Oh, I'm definitely going to do a tobacco with that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Max. Go ahead.
Oh, I really want to do something for like fall, like a fall tobacco with it. So, and something that I can actually keep around because a lot of them are like seasonal and everything, and that shit ain't seasonal, bro. I can keep that shit around forever.
Jennifer Winstead, as much as I would like to try that hurricane mix into my Infinix, into a pod, I'm going to be 100% honest with everyone. I'm not the biggest fan of vaping large amounts of rum in general, so definitely not a profile for me. But if I took out the rum and did passion fruit, orange juice, lime, and some grenadine, grenadine?
Yeah, what are you talking about? What is grenadine?
Grenadine.
I feel like I've been trying other stuff too. I just having trouble placing it. I tried to mix with bergamot for the first time. That was fun. FA bergamot. Anybody? Not bergamot. Cardamom.
Oh yeah.
I've never tried that. Cardamom
makes me think of like a topical analgesic. It's got like a Vicks Vapor Rub citrus going on.
Oh, so, that sounds.
I translated to that, yeah, and I tried it in. I was working on a dessert that someone likes with croissant, cardamom, cinnamon, orange stuff. It's like a popular Middle Eastern, I think, dessert. Don't misquote me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about cardamom though.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
That's just how I place it. It's kind of citrusy, but also kind of like herbal thing.
Weird.
Doesn't sound like my kind of thing.
No. So like, what would you do with that? Like, what else would you do?
Honestly, what I might try to do with it is put it in a citrus mix. Like, I love lime, and maybe that would work. Courtney, sorry to disappoint you. I'm not the biggest fan of vaping alcohols, other than gin. I'll vape gin all day. Love gin.
Speaking of gin, do you think that would go well with gin, the cardamom?
Actually, yes. Now that you mention it, I think cardamom gin and like Courtney just said, add a little tiny amount of FA honey. I think that'd work really well.
Yeah.
Oh,
or like Kitchen Sink said, I'll just make a Ricola or like a cough drop.
Yeah.
I'm actually really interested in that. I got in that vape train sugarcane.
Oh yeah, that's another one we tried. Oh yeah.
I can see that working. It's like a really good it's like a dark honey kind of a thing is what I get from it.
Yeah, it's a combination of like sort of cooked honey, like sort of caramelized honey, and then like it's got like a herbal sort of bitterness going on too, which I think is probably pretty accurate. I was actually watching a random YouTube video, don't judge me on that, and someone made a lemon torte, and they used sugarcane sugar to make like the lemon part, like the meringue or whatever. Or no, that's not meringue. The lemon marmalade, I think it was. And it to add like a bitter sweetness, like that honey thing. I think that'd be good. I want to try it.
Wait, like the lemon curd or what do you marmalade?
No. All right, this video was not messing around. It was like a French pastry chef, so it was like going in.
Mhm.
He made a lemon marmalade to pour over top of the meringue after he took it out of the oven.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was no joke, and it looked phenomenal. And he made like the crust was made from hazelnuts and almond flour, and looked super good.
Wow. Sounds very interesting.
So is Jennifer Winstead asking us on the panel what our favorite profile type is?
Yes. Mine. I'd like to say I don't have one, but let's be honest. My favorite profile is yogurt drink, a single flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yogurt drink all day, every day.
Yeah, I will accept lemon desserts of any kind or citrus mixes, but if I'm being honest with you, it's yogurt drink.
Yeah, I would have to say mine would probably be if like I was on a desert island and only had one profile to vape for the rest of my life. That was the only one I could get. I would say probably some type of a cheesecake, but not the cheesecakes that I've made yet because they're not authentic enough. I'm still working on that perfect cheesecake vape. It's not there, but that's probably what I would go with. Any kind of cheesecake, I could vape that forever.
I like that folk art because I think you just came up with a roundabout way of avoiding getting stranded on a desert island. Just pick a profile that you haven't made yet.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
What about you, Max?
I mean, it's probably not going to be any surprise to anybody. I'd probably go with tobaccos, but I really like tobaccos because of the fullness in them. And I can't vape tobaccos all the time. I mean, I usually do, but replacing the coil and everything really. I usually either float between several different tobaccos that I work on, or like a lemon thing or a lime thing. I really like citrus. It really does like refresh like your palate and everything. So I guess that's why I like it, but it's tough to choose, man. I guess I'd have to go with some kind
Yogurt
of
drink.
Yeah, basically yogurt drink, everybody. If you don't have it, just fucking do it already. Just pull the trigger.
Yeah, Jennifer Winstead, to give you the short answer, though, Max and I probably a citrus mix of some kind.
Yeah.
Max said not tobacco because it's as much as he loves tobacco, to vape that forever is kind of aggressive and like exhausting. NA Chef, yes. We were talking about I think you could make rich cinnamon and like Flavora Greek yogurt work together and make like a yogurt thing. What do you guys think?
Honestly, I'm not a big cinnamon fan, so I defer.
All right, Max, what do you think?
I wasn't listening.
All right. NA Chef, I'm going to do it by myself. Apparently, I'm alone here.
Rich cinnamon yogurt. Why? Just do apple filling in there. It's got enough.
I could see.
Why not both? Apple filling, cinnamon, and yogurt? Make an apple yogurt? Like, what?
Yeah, I was thinking you could probably do the cinnamon yogurt with some peaches, actually.
Yeah.
I got him back. I got folk art back. We got this.
Yeah.
The cinnamon peach yogurt. Done.
Yeah.
Easy.
It's not totally a thing that I like orange a lot too, and I thought I like spiced oranges too. That is really gross when you try to vape it. I don't know if I'm the only one that's tried that.
Tried what? Hold on, what?
Like cinnamon or like any kind of spice with orange. It's just really repulsive. I
disagree. That the thing that I was working on with the person was I used Cap's Silverline cinnamon sugar and at Flavor West Blood Orange, and it works fine. The only part that's weird for me is cardamom.
I did the Flavor West too, and I don't like it at all. Just not my thing.
Jennifer Winstead, Max and I, heavy cream mixes. Yogurt drink is the ultimate heavy cream mix by itself.
Yeah, that's super heavy. What do you mean? Why are you confused? I love yogurt drink.
All right, EBC is with you though. He said that he tried citrus and cinnamon. He don't like it.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it. Which I like it in real life, but yeah, not a fan. Question for Max. So you like fruity tobacco? Um, some of them. Some of them. I like what was that one I always talk to you about?
Captain Jack.
I like Captain Jack. It's got a nice in the bottle it smells like a Fig Newton. And I love AM4A for that like date and fig thing. But I get really exhausted with people doing so much fig and tobaccos. Like there's other stuff you can do. I like taking a whole bunch of different tobaccos and putting them together. I don't think I've really ever done like I've tried a peach pipe from
Inawera?
Was it Dave? No, Dave.
Oh, okay, it's a recipe. Okay.
Yeah, he made a peach pipe and that was really good too. But I'm not even really that big of a fan of Abuela. I like Abuela without shisha, vanilla, and mango, and I just put FA bourbon in it. So
okay, so not Abuela at all then?
No, not Abuela at all. But the percentages there are really nice, like cigar. So kind of Abuela, a little bit.
I'm telling you, I've been trying to tell Max the FE goji berry. I think is like made for tobacco. I think it's gonna be awesome.
I gotta get on that FE stuff. You want to talk to them about that? I know you feel pretty strong about.
I'll buy all the FE fruits, everyone. They're all phenomenal.
All right.
Courtney was actually nice enough to send me the ones that I somehow managed to gloss over and not get. FE mango and FE coconut, also phenomenal. They're all so good.
I think the only FE that I own is the lemon.
Yeah, I'm telling you, all of their melons especially, they speak to me on a personal level.
FE lychee is amazing.
FE lychee, amazing. I'm telling you, all of them. Just get every single one. They're all phenomenal.
You heard it here first on Developed.
Courtney, I think I have Inawera cherry cigar, but at this point, I think Volkart and Alfred both have more of the Inawera stuff because I don't have a lot of the weird specific ones.
I have black cherry for pipe. I don't think I have cherry cigar.
I may have it. I just ordered a bunch of Inawera tobaccos. I just haven't gone through them yet. So.
Also, FEKNT. Pick it up. It's like what TPA Western should have been. It's amazing.
If there's any tobaccos that, if you're already making like a order there and you're into the tobaccos at all, I can highly recommend Canty and their Desert Ship. Was that the one? Desert Ship?
Mm-hmm.
It's Desert something. And
oh wait, is it Desert Voyager? Desert Ship? It's a desert vessel. It's definitely a desert vessel of some kind.
Desert Ship. I wasn't sure if theirs was called Desert Ship too, because I know Flavor Art has one, and I know Hankson has one. But yeah, it's Desert Ship, and if you're already there, get their Tobacco Absolute too. You could probably find some pretty good uses for it, and it's pretty strong too.
So Alfred, have we talked about your well, it's not your idea, but you actually read something on Inaware's side about how to use their tobaccos. Have we talked about that on here before?
Yes, Volkart. I'm glad you bring that up. Apparently, I'm the only person that seems to read instructions, and all of the Inawera's tobacco absolutes were built around something called universal base. Inawera universal tobacco base. So when you leave that part out, those flavors are probably pretty like insanely strong because they're meant to be added like one drop to the universal base.
Yep.
So if you want to use those, go ahead and pick up universal base.
And it makes me sad because Alfred's trying to fucking tell this guy over here it's better than Flavora Native. High claims.
All right, I'm gonna back down because you're scaring me with that look you just gave me. I'll say it's on par with Native. I don't know that it's better.
All right, so Flavora Native, everybody. If you don't have it, get that. That's all you need.
There you go. Throw everything else out.
Yeah, literally everything else. But get those FE fruits and everything, but then throw them out.
Okay.
What? Give them to me if you don't want them. Don't throw them away.
All right, give them to him or whatever, but throw them out.
So
I'm telling you, Effie's honeydew, the regular, they have like a melon that's just like a general melon flavor. They have a watermelon. They're all phenomenal, natural melon flavors, not candy watermelon, like straight up watermelon flesh.
So do you think 2019 is going to be the year of Flavor Express fruits?
And Hell's Cabin desserts.
Yep, I agree.
We'll work with them.
So, what are we working on for the next episode for Tuesday? Have we decided yet?
Oh yeah. Oh, we're decided.
We are.
Are we? You're
If
scaring
it's not finished, whatever, but they're gonna see it anyway because I think it only needs some minor tweaking. But I'm really fucking happy about it.
Well, now we were talking about two different ones.
Right, yeah. Which one are you talking about, Max?
That Oreo milkshake.
Okay. I don't know if that's the next one, though.
It better be. I'm talking about it. What one were you guys talking about?
Well,
That's all I can think about.
We were kind of thinking about Valentine's coming up.
Oh yeah, that one. Do that one.
So I don't know. We're actually going to have to work on that this weekend, I think, to see if we can come up with something for that. Something kind of special for Valentine's.
What am I wrong about, Jennifer Winstead? I'm willing to debate with you.
Universal?
Probably. Yeah.
It's definitely to the tobacco absolutes are meant to be used with their universal tobacco base.
Oh, with the absolute?
Yeah.
Oh, I only listen to half of what you say most of the time.
Right, and you read 0% of instructions.
Does anybody ever read instructions? I mean, it's never failed me yet. Okay, maybe this one time.
Yeah.
I don't read instructions.
Well,
Dang, Sinan brings up a really good point. Hopefully it'll be a shake and vape certified recipe. I can't guarantee that, but I can guarantee that it'll be around the time Valentine's Day happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What the chocolate one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you get what you get.
So far, what we have does work as a shake and bake recipe. I can tell you that. Wherever it goes, it goes. But for now, it works shake and bake. So get your Valentine's mods out, your RDAs with hearts on them. You'll be ready.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, Jennifer Winstead. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. You can't be better than Flavor Native. I'll take that one. I was wrong.
Did that hurt?
A little bit. Less than I thought it would, honestly. It was easy to agree with. I was expecting a debate, and it was like, oh, wait, no. Yeah, you're just right. Done good.
There you go.
Well, I'm going to buy it anyway. But...
All right, but we need to head out of here. 7.
Yeah, I think I'm done. It seemed like it was something I was going to announce. Oh, if y'all get a chance to check out Noted this coming Monday, I'm going to be on there, but we're going to be talking about chocolate cookies. Ooh. So all types of cookies and creams and chocolate cookies and all that good shit.
And that sweet, sweet Wonder Flavors chocolate cookie crust.
Yeah, that is at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe.
Yep, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit.
All right.
Yeah. Hey,
you guys.
Guys, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. That'll help us out a whole lot. I appreciate it.
Or just, come back and talk to me.
Yeah.
I get lonely.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll work.
Talk to everyone later. Okay. Love you.
We'll see you. Bye-bye.